Welcome back to Buckeye, Arizona and the Royal Crown. I'm Amy Wilson, and we get the chance to talk to Miles Baker again because you won the 6 and under semi-pro healer. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Just racking up the dollars here. We were just trying to add it all up, and so far you and Trevor, because Trevor was here day one, you guys have won right about $70,000, and you're going to rope tomorrow too.
Yeah. It's this whole, like we talked about the first time, this whole industry is awesome, and I didn't really do my job very good today and still won good money, and so it's that's when you know the industry's good.
So the reason that you feel like you didn't do as good is because last year, tell us what you won.
Won like 87,000 last year out here by myself, and it was a real good trip. So I shouldn't have come out here expecting to do that again, but human nature, I was wanting to do it,
Yeah, you had really high expectations. And,
very high.
And the bonus of winning 87,000 here last year, your very first cover on the Team Roping Journal.
Yeah, that was cool. That was
very
real cool.
All right, let's take a look at the runs from today. And so we mentioned the 6 and under semi-pro healer side pot. So this is for an 8+ and under healer to enter in. And then if you didn't place in the average, you could win money in this. So $3,900 is what Miles won on Not White at All. This is a horse by Not Rough at All and out of Snappy Little Spook. You call this horse Legend. What do you think of this first run?
Yeah, that steer lost his hind end a little bit in the corner, and I got around him more than I had planned on it. But this horse is such an old soul. I want to say Trevor and I have won probably a tick over 100,000 on him at this point, and he's just a good horse. I don't know, he's so solid. He's big and strong and fast, and a few of these runs, I think maybe on the second run I come in too quick, and I had to move him back out right there. That probably cost me a point or two, but he's so dang fast that I have to check myself sometimes and know that I'm not ever behind. But like I said, he's so solid, it feels like you can just jackpot on him. And like I said, I didn't do a good job today, and this is the horse I won the most money on, and that's just credit to how solid he is, because on a day when I wasn't at my best, he was the one that pulled through and I won the most on.
Yeah, it's clear to see where the bar is set for yourself, because these look great to me, and obviously you won a lot of money. I think today alone you won over $16,000. What do you think of this run?
This was the one that cost me from winning good in the open. I roped a leg on it, and I just didn't set enough bottom strand on the ground. That probably sounds like Chinese to people who don't heel, but that's basically saying I just didn't throw a good loop. My timing was good, and my horse was in a good spot, and I just set my bottom strand down in a bad place and let the steer hang a toe on it, and I just needed to do better. That's the reason that I'm up here for the semi-pro side pot, and Bueller was up here for winning the overall deal earlier, because I messed up on that run right there. And so anyway, the short round, we drew a pretty good steer, and with the callback that I was at, I knew I just needed to make a good run and catch 2 feet and go to the lead with where I was at. I think I was around 10th callback, and I knew if I went to the lead right there that I would guarantee myself money either in the main average or the semi-pro side pot. And so I just made sure I had good spacing and got tapped off and threw a good loop, unlike I did on the third one. So anyway, that's a good horse. My dad actually owns that horse. He's under mine and Trevor's name, and my dad's owned that horse since he was probably a 3-year-old, and he's just let Trevor and I basically have him. And when we're done showing him this year, he'll go back to my dad. But like I said, we've won probably over 100,000 on him now, and my dad's just like, hey, y'all can use him like he's yours and get after it. But my dad's name don't ever get mentioned for having a horse that good, but it's actually his horse. So
that's really cool, and I bet he's excited to get him back.
Oh yeah. He's got plenty of good horses. He's doing fine.
Yeah.
I always say there's a little honey hole in southwest Oklahoma. If you go to his barn, there's always several good ones there.
You're letting the secrets out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
that's
just
okay.
talking.
He needs to sell some of them probably.
You're saving them for your little boys.
Yeah, that's fine too.
Yeah. I was just talking to Jeremy Bueller about how impressive I thought the short round was. The top 5 teams all showed up and or horses and guys and placed just that way, 1st through 5th. So yeah, it was a tough short round, but all the way around, just watching these, and one of the judges walked by a minute ago and he was so impressed with the quality of heel horses. What's your take on all of it?
Oh, everybody's like, I was sitting over here when you were talking to Jeremy, and I heard him say like everybody's working at it now, and the horse flesh is so good, and we're all putting in so much time. I won 16,000 today, and I'm so aggravated at myself because I left so much money on the table. And I can't wait to drive 16 hours home and get back to work and get better, you know. And there's just so much opportunity there, and it's exciting. I want to get better, and I'm not the only one. That you can see, like you said, how tough it was. There was the top 5 callbacks, nobody beat each other. It was just, they just stayed in order there. No one stubbed their toe, and it's crazy. But horses are good and roping's good. It's incredible how many people rope good. I got out here a couple days early, and I went to a 12 slide out here, and I mean, it was insane. I think I was 28 on 4 and won like 6th or 7th place, and just in a 12 slide. And it's just crazy how many people rope good these days. But that's just a testament to how good the industry is. If you put the time into your horsemanship and your roping, you get paid for it. It pays off, you know. I'm a good testament. I had a great year this year. I made more money roping this year than I'd ever thought I could make. I probably made more than I could have made if I would have been a doctor, you know. And I'm just a dumb team roper. So anyway, it's good. The industry's awesome.
Yeah, I think that's a good point to make when you talk about just everyone's working at it and how everyone's getting better. And I think a lot of that comes back to guys like you and Trevor, and it's all that knowledge is at everyone's fingertips, you know, with the instructional
100%.
Videos you do and all the things you talk about and help teach others. So
yeah,
I would say that attributes to a lot of it.
It's awesome. I literally was looking at going to school to be an anesthesiologist, and so I was thinking back about how crazy that was, and I looked at what they make, and I was like, dang, I made more than that being a team roper, you know. And so it's just crazy, which, like I said, I glory to God for me. I'm so blessed that I have favor in a lot of places that other people might not. And so I know that everything that I've won and got to accomplish is 100%, you know, due to God. And so I'm thankful for that. But the industry is amazing for the opportunity to be there, you know. Yeah,
for sure. And tomorrow you told me you're roping in some of the jackpots with some of your sponsors, and they added, I think, 10,000 per jackpot. There's 3 of them tomorrow. So that's another
awesome.
big opportunity.
Well, just like some people that I'm really good friends with, the PDI patch on my shirt, they're from St. George, Utah, and they're just great people, and they come down here to watch Futurity, and his boy got to rope in the limited, and there's jackpots tomorrow that add 10,000, and so the jackpot tomorrow might pay 15 or 20,000, and so I'm ready to get home and see my boys, but my wife would be disappointed if I didn't stay and try to win 20,000. And so I'm gonna get to stay and rope with them, and they're good friends, and we're here for business, but it's fun, and you're getting to, it's like a mini vacation that you can load your pockets at, you know. Yeah. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. You mentioned the other day when I interviewed you that Trevor was headed home for a daddy-daughter dance, and I saw Chad had posted some videos.
Yeah.
He made it back, and
he made it back. I texted him today when I felt like I was having a barn fire of a day because I roped a couple legs in the first round, and I was just hoping he was watching it. And I said, do you see any on-the-fly adjustments I could make? And he sent me a video of the dance floor. so I knew he wasn't tuned into the roping. Yeah. But anyway, that's good. I'm happy for him to be able to do that, and I know I'll be in the same position as him at some point.
Yeah, for sure. And this isn't the first time. The World Show, he went to a basketball game.
Yeah, a couple days before the World Show, he said, I was just planning on helping him at the World Show. I was going to head for him, and I had a couple head horses to show, but I was going to head for him. And a couple days before, he said, hey, Styles got a basketball game, you're up. And so that's what's cool about our partnership, and it worked out good. I think I won reserve or bronze world championship in the heading, and won the world championship in the heeling, and that's just how he expected it to go. He just, like I said the other day, he's got a lot of faith in me, and so it's comforting. I didn't do a good job for us today, but at least I didn't completely goose egg the day for us.
I think you're a little hard on yourself, and that probably comes from him as well. But yeah, he told everyone when he retired from pro rodeo that he was prioritizing his family, and I think it's really cool that he's able to have you and to have the opportunities like the Royal Crown to come and win some money and then get back home and do what he wants. So.
He said if I didn't skip the World Show to go to a basketball game, I wouldn't be real retirement. So anyway, that was his excuse.
Taking it seriously.
Yeah.
Awesome. Any other final thoughts about today, the healing, or?
No, the futurity part of this is all kind of wrapped up, and like I said, there's some jackpots tomorrow, but the futurity part's over, and it's it's a good show. Like, the stallion owners are the reason this pays so good. That can't ever get brushed under the rug. You know, they pay their stallions into this every year so that people can come compete on the offspring, and the people that put these on, they do a good job. It's there's just a lot of money to be won, and I think I don't know what Trevor and I've won at Royal Crown events, but we could probably look back and see that, you know, it pays off for us to show up, and that's just a testament to how good of events they are.
Yeah. Is Trevor not flying back out for the calf roping?
No, we're skipping the calf roping. So
we'll see at the next one in the calf roping.
He strained his calf muscle in a pickup game of basketball the other day, so it was either me stay out here and rope calves or us just skip the calf roping. So I said, we'll just skip the calf roping this time. So.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, it was good to have you out here for the team roping. I know you're excited to get back to your family as well. And as he mentioned, all the stallions that helped make this possible, the entire crew, all the sponsors, we're very appreciative for all of them, and excited to get the chance to visit with Miles Baker one more time for winning this 6-year-old and under semi-pro healer, another $3,900 for that, and hopefully visit tomorrow too with the jackpots. But that's all from tonight for here in Buckeye, Arizona. We'll be back with more jackpots tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching.